Challenges facing the healthcare setting are actually quite well understood. Costs are rising, populations are aging, and medications and treatments are getting more and more specialized over time. Across the industry, healthcare stakeholders are asking themselves how they can get the most benefit for their limited healthcare spend. The gold standard for healthcare information is randomized controlled trials. Randomized controlled trials are phenomenal at demonstrating the efficacy of products. However, the populations enrolled don't always look like the populations who take medication in the real world. Across healthcare, there's a shift towards focus of patient outcomes. They create a currency for us to track and to measure that value in an objective way. We call this real-world evidence, and everyone benefits from it. Not only is healthcare information fragmented, there's also an explosion of new sources of data. Some data are coming from insurance claims and electronic medical records with standardized formats. Others are highly unstructured, coming from new sources like social media or from physician clinical notes. IMS Health generates insights from robust, anonymous patient-level data using scientific and commercial analytics. To measure outcome using these different forms of data, you need technology that can help you connect and link the different data sets together. IMS Health is able to take all these disparate pieces of healthcare information that exist across the healthcare setting and help bring them together into a common platform.
We receive anonymous patient information that we transform to create an end-to-end view of a patient's journey through the healthcare setting.
The way you make a difference in the lives of the patient is by leveraging the right kind of research and building the right kind of evidence. Well, we've come a long way in oncology, but the way the whole landscape is changing, the two major issues that we're facing from data and from a real-world evidence standpoint. The indications and the products that are indicated for oncology, we're talking about niche populations. It's not just big tumors anymore. Now there are specific targets and specific pathways that have been identified that have lent a lot of hope in terms of developing the right kind of drugs for those patient populations. IMS has done a really good job in working hand in hand with the companies to develop the best databases in a scalable fashion.
We're able to transform these large-scale databases, leveraging technology and scientific analytics into information and evidence that's usable by external stakeholders. Collecting and creating real-world evidence is no longer an option for pharmaceutical companies. Core customers are demanding it. Payers are looking at it to assess price, market access. Regulators are looking at it increasingly to assess safety.
For AstraZeneca, real-world evidence has become a critical part of our go-to-market strategy. We've never had such rich information to inform the decisions that we make in development. And so if we can harness those data with tools that allow us to make decisions in real time, then clearly we have a great opportunity to maximize the value of those technologies.
This product came about out of necessity, mainly because the data sources are so large. A cohort is a subpopulation that is created for a specific purpose for doing a study. You have all sorts of filters to pick from age, patient gender, any diagnosis code you want in the system. So we can drag and drop any of these in to help create the cohort. For example, what if I just wanted to find all males in France who had a tumor in 2011? In less than a minute, we showed that there are 96,662 patients who had a metastatic solid tumor in 2011 and were hospitalized for at least 5 days. We can now take creating cohorts from weeks down to minutes.
We're able to answer many questions much more rapidly and with much deeper understanding.
IMS Health Cohort Builder does take healthcare informatics to a next level.
From data sourcing to data management, analytics, and applications.
Real compelling evidence, real effective partnerships, real intelligence applied.